Good afternoon. This is an address to the GOP and the Tea Party members of Congress and of the Senate. I chose this medium because I doubt very much that you would grant me an audience. I am one of the American people that you claim you are fighting for. Well, I need to tell you something. You're not fighting for me. These obstructionism games that you've been playing on Capitol Hill have gone on more than long enough, and I, as well as millions of other Americans, are sick of it. You've spent nearly $60 million to repeal the Affordable Health Care Act 40 times, knowing fully well it'll never get by the Senate. Your attempts were nothing but a bunch of political theatrics to appeal to the conservative base, and it was all at the expense of the American people. Does that seem fair to you? You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. All of you. Why don't you tell them about the dinner that took place the night of Obama's first inauguration, where 19 top Republicans like John Boehner, Eric Cantor, Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell, to name a few, all took place in this dinner and swore to never work with this president. Why? Why would that be? Is it because he's black? That's what I believe. Certainly not because he's a Democrat. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. This is the 21st century, not the mid-1800s. The American people should start a class action lawsuit against the GOP for abuse of power and misuse of taxpayer money. We want our money back. I used to be a moderate Republican, but I left the party because you have moved too far to the right. Too far to the extreme right, I should say. Now I stand with the Democrats as a Democrat, and I'm proud of it. And incidentally, the Affordable Health Care Act works. My premiums have gone down, and my out-of-pocket expenses have been reduced. It's going to work even better if you let it. But I believe Ezra Klein was right. The GOP is afraid of its success. Shame on you. Heaven forbid that such a phenomenal thing as the Affordable Health Care Act be successful under a Democratic presidency. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Thanks for your time.